You can tell when your car battery's dying. But with your water heater, you'll never know until it starts leaking. Before you buy another tank, consider a Navien tankless water heater. No storage tank to heat or leak. Lower energy bills and endless hot water for spa-like comfort. All backed by Navien's strong warranty. If your water heater is over 8 years old, it's time to check out Navien at tanklessmadesimple.com.
Count on Navien.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your driver's license is important so you can get back and forth to work, get your kids to school, and back and forth to daycare. If your license has been suspended because you can't pay your tickets, you can't do any of those things. Let's talk about Chapter 13 bankruptcy. You may have heard the tickets cannot be discharged, but they can be dealt with in a Chapter 13 case. Why not come in for a free consultation? The chapter you choose will make all the difference to your getting back legally on the road. Let's design a plan to pay off your tickets and restore your license immediately. I'm attorney Travis Gagne. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Listen, if you're a cheater, you got to be careful because this woman, she dumped her boyfriend after a random stranger's tweet exposes him as a cheating bastard. Her name is Alexis. Oh, sorry for you Echo people.
Alexis.
Yeah. I just hope it didn't just trigger her anyway, though.
Oh, man, that's messed up.
Yeah, sometimes she gets a little confused. Anyway, we'll just say a woman named Al in Texas was getting breakfast on Saturday morning when she overheard a conversation that she tweeted about. Quotes, "Dear Hannah, the nursing student in Dallas, I heard your boyfriend at the taco stand this morning talking about how many times he's cheated on you since he's been back at Baylor University. He's trash. Dump him." Wow.
And somehow that got into her radar.
Yeah. So that is amazing. Wow. People started so what happened is people started retweeting Al. It went viral, and by the next afternoon, it had made its way to Hannah. So that's how it happened, is all these retweets. She just basically, she knew it was about this girl named Hannah, and she knew Hannah was getting cheated on. So she says, I'm going to throw this on Twitter, and it got retweeted so much that the Hannah actually got to see it.
So she must have been able to be like, okay, my name's Hannah. I'm a nursing student in Dallas, and he's at Baylor.
Yeah.
Because how else do you put that all together? I mean, could it be just a weird coincidence? Is there another guy, Yeah. Wouldn't that suck if there was another guy? I'm imagining that that's not the case, but wouldn't that suck if there was like another dude doing this with a girlfriend named Hannah and the wrong one caught wind of this?
Yeah, that would suck, dude. Seriously, if in fact, like you said, the odds had it that there was just multiple people in that situation.
Damn, dude. I mean, she got a lot of retweets and 67,000 retweets and 277,000 likes.
I found Hannah. She's really cute.
Oh, yeah. Damn. How can you cheating on that girl? You got to keep that girl. And so Hannah tweeted, quote, "I dumped him," just to update everyone.
Oh, that's nice. Wow.
Good job, Hannah. And there's as an extra kicker, that's such a sign of the times. Once her follow-up went viral, she posted another tweet where she gave her Venmo info and asked people if they'd be willing to contribute some money towards her student loans.
Share, like,
is that Hannah?
subscribe, donate.
Did Hannah do that?
Sounds like it.
I don't like Hannah anymore. I'm sorry.
What if these two are in cahoots and this is all just an elaborate scam to get people to help pay for her student loans?
Dude, I'm
questioning this now.
I wouldn't put it past them at all. You're absolutely right, Steve. I wouldn't put it past them at all.
Whoa. Yeah, she says if less than half of you Venmoed me $1, I could pay off my student loans, LOL.
Wow.
And then she actually gave people her Venmo info, I guess.
Oh, yeah, sure. That doesn't hurt to give Venmo info.
I don't know how any of this works.
I don't know how any of this works.
I'm a PayPal kind of guy.
Yeah.
Hannah is cute, but she sounds like she's a scammer.
Yeah.
Well,
I agree.
If you would have thought about that with your Sun Chips video and said, hey, add my Venmo, and if everyone just would have gave $1.
So I could get more Sun Chips.
Exactly.
See?
Yeah. Wow.
Man dies because he eats way too many Sun Chips. I could see that headline.
Yeah. Here's what I want to know, because like you showed me a picture of Hannah.
Yeah.
And she's an attractive girl.
Sure.
I want to know how many people actually give money to her in Venmo.
Oh, I bet a lot will.
Yeah, see,
that's a lot of thirsty dudes.
Yeah.
Especially if she says, I'll send you pictures in exchange. She can totally get her student loans paid off today.
Oh, yeah. She's sending pictures back. She'll get them paid off today. No doubt about it.
Pictures of their feet, if like for the foot fetish community.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she doesn't even have to get naked.
No. Just, like you said, just, feet pics. All right, Hannah. How crazy is that? Yeah, you got to be careful, man. You really, really got to be careful. You're in public, and if you give enough details, somebody can just throw that out there, tweet it out there, and then the person will know with all the details that you're talking about her, and you get caught as a cheater.
I think this is all a scam.
Yeah.
What are the odds all of this happening? And then all of a sudden, hey, pay off my student loans. Just shows how much these student loans drive people crazy.
You're right, Steve. These student loans are big. I really can't blame Hannah for wanting them paid off because they're huge, those loans. Got a new study out of the University of Missouri, Columbia, found that people who are in on-again, off-again relationships are more likely to have anxiety and depression than people that are in stable relationships or even people who are single. So, you think, I need to have somebody in my life. That'll make me better.
So like the people who will break up, get back together, break up, get back together. And they let everybody know every time they break up and get back together.
Yeah, you're better off single.
Or at least don't tell everybody.
Those drama people, they're going to tell everybody.
I know, and that's the world we're in now where you want to make an announcement on social media so you get the sympathy comments and whatever it may be. But sometimes it's really awkward for your friends and family when you don't know what the status is anymore. So you don't know, you think they're broken up.
Yeah.
You run into them together at a restaurant or, wherever, and you're just like, I must have missed the memo that you're back together.
You guys are a thing again. Okay. Yeah. You surely can't say I hated that person, and you just can't because you don't know if they're going to get back with them. You really can't. You can't go, he was a douche.
Well, I always love those. I remember there was this person that was on my Facebook for a while. Eventually, I just had unfriend because it was just like an acquaintance, and she was constantly posting about her relationship being awful. It finally ends. All of her people rally around her. Next thing you know, 2 days later, there's a picture of her and that guy again.
Oh, come on.
I love this man so much. And then people were just like, I thought he was a piece of crap. And then she was getting mad at everybody. How dare you say he's a piece of crap? He's the love of my life. And we're just like, if you didn't delete the damn post and you put it out 2 days ago, I'd say reread your post because you basically let us all think that he's the worst pile of crap ever.
Yeah.
That stuff is just, you should have a window where if your relationship ends, I don't think you should say anything about it for a month.
Oh, yeah.
Just to make sure.
Are you saying that before people post on social media, they should take a breath and think?
Yeah.
Oh, what are you, crazy?
Maybe some kind of a weird filter on Facebook. Are you sure?
Yeah.
This is over?
Steve.
Because if you get back with him, we're deactivating your account. Well, isn't Instagram doing something like that where you can set it so that, not like this, but you can set something on your settings where if you've been on Instagram for X amount of time, it won't let you go back on it for the rest of the day because you set almost a window of hours or minutes that you're only allotting yourself for Instagram every day.
I like that idea.
I don't know if anyone saw that.
No, I haven't seen that.
I thought I saw that the other day. It's a time limit.
It makes sense.
Oh, yeah. Vicky's got a story. It's a time limit setting. It's allowing people to control their time spent online.
But both on Facebook and Instagram are doing this.
Oh, don't get me started on Facebook.
See, they should have a setting for Facebook. If you say that your relationship ends and then in a month you get back with that person, you're in Facebook jail.
Yeah.
So we don't have to deal with your S for a month.
I like Facebook jail.
Yeah. I know that it's not the same thing, but I know that if you put that you ended a relationship or you change your relationship status from in a relationship to single, Facebook will ask you, are you sure you want to delete
No, they don't.
Yeah, it's like something do you just want to take a break from them for a while? It's something to that effect because when I went through my divorce, I changed it and it asked me
single,
need a break from them or something, and I was like, okay.
Because is there a status that says taking a break?
No, it just said I just went to single, and it asked me do you just need a break from them for a while?
So does that mean
this person for 30 days or something?
Oh, wow, that's really interesting. Facebook is trying to give you some therapy.
Yeah.
No, I saw that because yesterday I finally was at a point. I hit a breaking point with this one guy. I'll post something on Facebook, and the person just always has a negative thing to say. And typically I'll just unfollow or I'll make it so they can't see my posts. I'll change the setting. I'm I'm just done with this guy.
Yeah.
I don't even know him. I don't even know how I'm friends with him. I think we just had a lot of mutual friends because typically I'll accept someone if I have a lot of mutual friends. But this must be a decent person. But I was I don't even know this person. And every time I've been posting something, he just had something negative to say about it. And I'm just at the point where I'm just like, this is my page. I don't need to have this person on there. So I unfriended him. And then it just says, are you sure? Would you like just to take a 30-day break from this person? I'm like, no, Facebook, I'm done with this person.
Yeah, it's over.
They're a negative Nancy, and I don't need them in my life.
Yeah, stop out of my life.
Right. Stop trying to keep me with this guy.
How about that? Facebook therapy. Yeah. How about that? Take a break, Steve. Give it some thought first. Hey, did you see the thing that happened on mine today? I don't know if it happened on yours. I opened up Facebook today, and they asked me a question. Do I think Facebook makes the world an amazing place?
No. I'm not kidding. They better not ask me that.
Hard no.
Strongly disagree.
I'm like, are you kidding me? You're asking this question after all the crap that you've been through? You take a look at an organization and go, you really put this up there to ask people, and you think this information is going to be helpful to you? Because if anything, you are the land of trolls, so they're never going to answer you honestly. I at least put neutral, like, no, I don't think you do anything. But I mean, I
would put you make everyone's lives miserable.
Yeah. I wanted to, but see, that's the thing. It's like, people are going to be a trolly, and I can't stand these surveys. They never work. Nobody ever answers them honestly, if they answer them at all.
But then I'm afraid maybe I wouldn't say anything negative, because I don't know. Again, I'm just this conspiracy guy, but then all of a sudden I think Facebook Central and the headquarters are going to just be like, Steve doesn't like our Facebook. Let's inundate him with ads, and then I'm just going to get more ads.
You're right. I probably should have
punish him.
I should have answered good.
Let's unblock that guy that he thinks is negative and put him back in his life.
Yeah, see, son of a B, you're right. It's just like Uber. If you give somebody a negative rating, they give you a negative rating, and at the end of the day, you're the one that they won't pick up.
I thought they can't see that until after they rate you.
Oh, well, I
have no idea.
I don't know either, but I don't trust it. Mm-hmm. I always give a great rating. I don't trust it because I heard somebody said, you get a bad rating, then nobody picks you up.
One person who's getting off social media was the best decision I ever made. I got on Twitter the other day, and it was so filled with people retweeting I retweeted with negative comments. I can't imagine, and you can't imagine why society is so divided. Yeah, I think social media, if they ever do like a research on how we've become such a divided country or divided society, I think social media has a lot to do with it.
This is why, no matter what you think of the president, he is merely reflecting what Steve just said. You've got to applaud the genius of somebody that's taking advantage of us. We're the ones that are doing this ourselves, and all the president is doing is taking advantage of that. I mean, and that to me is very, very brilliant. He wasn't the first person that started tweeting. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He surely wasn't the first person, and he sure as heck isn't the first person that's posted negative things on the internet. We have done this. We have created this, and also politics in general has created a divisive atmosphere, no matter which party you're with. They all treat each other badly. So, true. Yeah, I mean, we got nobody but Steve to blame on this.
Me? No, it's Mark Zuckerberg's fault.
Are you sure?
And the bird.
Yeah. Oh, the bird.
From Twitter.
The bird from Twitter. That
I don't
bird.
know who.
Yeah, little bird, you.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. There are crazy people in this world.
No.
There really, really are. I think I know why other countries might hate America.
There's crazy people all everywhere.
I know, but, sometimes they think that, we spend way too much money and we're greedy people. Other countries just,
Okay.
And this headline is not going to really help to spell that. A woman spent $4.5 million on her wedding just to make her ex jealous, which...
But you're saying that this is why they're going to hate us here in America, right?
Yeah.
Where is this woman from?
Wait a second. You're right. I thought it was us. Oh, we're good, Steve. Woo!
Hooray! Where's she from?
I just assumed by reading that headline that it was us.
See, man, you're the problem with this world.
Right.
You read the headline, you don't bother to read the story, and then you just spew off opinions.
You're right.
America is awesome, and I'm proud to be an American.
Do it!
And I'm proud to be an American.
Wow.
BJ, you pulled the millennial move there.
Yeah,
I sure did.
You're the problem with people.
I am a problem. I honestly, you're absolutely right. They clickbaited me because I thought for sure this was somebody in America.
Not BJ.
All right, let's find out. So where is this person from?
Headlines. Russia.
Wow. The Cold War's back.
That's right.
Oh, so she's 19. Her name's Irene.
All her guys.
Her father is a Russian oligarch who's worth $3.5 billion. And in January of last year, she got married. The wedding cost $4.5 million, most of which went toward performances by Mariah Carey and Elton John.
Bro.
Wow.
Not my two choices for wedding bands,
wow.
But still pretty incredible. I would definitely RSVP. Even if I didn't like her, I would go to that wedding.
Now I know why it cost $4.5 million. They had to at least pay a million apiece to either one of them, if not more.
Oh, man, you got $4.5 million to work with as a wedding budget. What band are you having performing at your wedding?
Oh, you know I'm going to have my boy.
You have Collective Soul?
Of course I'm going to have Collective Soul there. And if $4.5 million can help get Mariah Carey and Elton John there, Ed Roland and the boys are coming to my wedding.
See, I don't know if I would go with Pearl Jam or Alice in Chains, like my favorite bands. I don't think it'd be odd if like Faith No More is playing my wedding. I think I might go with the Bee Gees. The Bee Gees. Surviving members, or Daft Punk. Daft Punk, I think, could throw on Party.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
That's a good call, Steve.
That'd be so amazing.
That's a good call.
Daft Punk and the Bee Gees, and at some point they have to collaborate. I'm giving you $4.5 million. You better do what I say. I'm a bridezilla.
Jeez, I want to hear that now.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow.
I really do.
I don't think I want to go to your wedding.
What about you, Rev?
You just blew my mind with that one. I've got nothing now. Nothing's going to compare to that.
What are you talking about?
That's right.
Yeah, no, Daft Punk
and the Bee Gees.
And the Bee Gees together. Yeah, that
at least Barry Gibb. Is Barry Gibb alive still?
I don't know which Gibb is here and not.
You know what?
I always confuse them. I don't know who's still with us and who's not.
I just saw them on MTV Live, and they sounded fantastic. He's still alive.
All right, Barry.
Yep, 71 years old.
71.
Maybe Fleetwood Mac, just because that'd be kind of cool.
But they're not upbeat enough, man.
What are you talking about? Don't Stop Thinking About Tomorrow. Great wedding song. Don't stop. And then what about the cocaine song? It's a very depressing song, but it's a,
oh, there we go.
It's about coke at least.
What about you, Vicky?
See, I'm trying to think of like any romantic bands. All mine are very angry and sad kind of music I listen to. So
right, you can't think about your favorite band. You got to think about the band that's going to be best for your wedding.
I think somewhere between either Snow Patrol, if I'm thinking more romantic, or Kesha, because I think that's going to be a party.
It had the two.
Oh, Kesha? Yeah, Kesha will be you guys will get after it if Kesha's at the party.
But she does especially on her new album, she does some love type songs, or even just some fun. She has one song about Godzilla.
Oh, really?
And how she falls in love with Godzilla. It's really cool.
Now, do you want nice Kesha? Because I heard that she's like, kind of cleaned up a little bit and she's not as crazy. Because I think party Kesha's the one you want.
$4.5 million, she does what we want her to do.
Kesha, start drinking.
Dude, I found the chick of this bride just hanging out with Mariah Carey on her wedding, just dancing it along. Like, oh my God.
And Mariah in her head's like, this crazy woman just paid a lot of money for me to do this. This is fantastic.
I'm looking at that video.
That's easy money.
That's surreal. Like, here you are, you're just having your wedding and Mariah Carey's singing for you. That's big money.
Somebody says I'd have Steve Aoki or DJ AM.
Okay.
And the person says Bones playing at my wedding. Bones were great at Pain in the Grass. I really loved that band.
All right.
I don't know if that'd be my wedding band, but Bruno Mars. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Marty nailed it. Marty from Tacoma.
Yeah.
Bruno Mars would be the perfect one.
You're right.
And Bruno Mars would probably end up stealing your wife, man.
That could happen. You're right. Yeah.
It's a good story, though.
Because remember, if you're the one that's got the cash, because it's daddy that's got the money, yeah, Bruno will be like, you know what? I'm going to do more than sing at your wedding, sir, your daughter's wedding. I'm going to be the wedding guy. So here's the thing. She admitted that she threw this $4.5 million wedding that Pops paid for just because she wanted to make her ex jealous. So she's marrying this dude, but really is still pining for the ex, wants to make him jealous, and it worked. She just ended things with her husband. $4.5 million wedding, and they're not married anymore. And she's back with her ex.
What is... Oh, Dad's got $3.5 billion. What's that, like a $20,000 wedding for most people?
That's a good... Yeah, you're probably right, Steve.
Still be pissed.
I would be out of my mind.
But you did get Mariah Carey and the other person, Elton John, to perform.
Yeah, that's a big party.
It's Elton freaking John.
You know, of all the places this happens, it's Russia. Russia, who's basically, for many years, said, you Americans, capitalists, all you think is money, and they're all about communism. And look at this guy in this situation. This is totally an American situation where the chick is just like, I'm going to blow all the money to make my ex jealous. And look at Russia did it.
No, but I think it was the president of Russia or somebody high up in Russia will pay good money to bring a bunch of hockey stars, retired hockey stars. If you were a Hall of Famer, you get a ridiculous amount of money. I'm talking about like 6 figures.
Nice.
To just come and play this hockey tournament. And the only catch is you have to make sure that his team does not lose in the tournament.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard that about Putin.
Wow.
Yeah, it's Putin. That's right.
Putin will actually play these games, and you want to make sure and lose.
I have friends that play in the NHL that have gone, and they say it's the most incredible experience. They roll out the red carpet. You eat like kings. You're treated like kings. You get paid handsomely. I mean, enough to get by for the entire year. Like, you do this once a year, and that you can live off of what he's giving you.
But there's one rule.
But the catch is, you better not lose to him. I mean, you better not win over him. Like, you better lose.
Wow.
So I keep telling him, like, bring me as your goalie. You're guaranteed to lose.
That's a good point, too.
You can have a full squad of NHLers, because he also stacks his team with NHLers. It's not like, but you don't want to piss him off, because you want to come back next year.
And you probably have to make it look like you're trying to win while you lose.
I have a feeling he doesn't care.
Yeah.
He just wants to win.
Which is so bizarre to me. You know, there was I don't know, maybe was it the DuPont guy? Steve Carell played him in the movie, and I think he sponsored some wrestlers, and he was the same way, where if you beat him, like, he would try to wrestle because he thought he could be a wrestler, and if you didn't let him win, like, he was pissed. I can't believe these people exist. Putin exists, and you've got to let him win. What is he, Chewbacca? I mean, I don't understand. It's
the movie you're thinking of is Foxcatcher.
Yeah, Foxcatcher dude. Yeah, that guy.
Oh, okay.
That guy was the same way.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah, and he had a ton of money, but you had to let him win. It was just like, wow.
I'm liking some of the other text people are bringing in for who they would pay $4.5 million to play. Okay. Justin Timberlake and Jimmy Fallon as the Gibbs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because then you can have JT do his own stuff.
But see, I would like Andy Samberg to show up, and then he and JT could do a little D and the B.
Dude, Lonely Island?
Yeah.
That would be so cool.
Lonely Island, yeah.
They show up for the after hours when all, like, the old farts go to bed. Then you get weird.
I want them, like, after I consummate the wedding to, like, just kind of be standing outside the hotel room.
Yes.
And it feels so good.
Yes.
All right.
Weird Al. A couple of people have said they'd like Weird Al to play at their wedding.
I think, again, if you can get Elton John and Mariah Carey to play at your wedding, I don't think there's any name that would refuse you for that money.
Oh, yeah. I wonder. Like, we have no idea how many weird concerts or events, corporate, big money events that these artists that we see that are doing without us knowing about them, like just random birthday parties or weddings. Because I would have never known about this had it not been because this woman did something weird, like leave her man.
Do you think, though, that they'll do them only for, like, other countries? Like, maybe Elton and Mariah wouldn't have done it for anybody in the United States, but for some reason thinking that, who's going to know us, or who's going to, know, we don't know these people, or people that we don't know.
If someone's floating me $4.5 million,
you don't care?
No.
But see, you're you.
Right. I'm not Eddie Vedder. Maybe Eddie Vedder. Well, definitely Eddie Vedder. I'm sure he wouldn't do that. Because he's...
Yeah, I think you're right.
He's got a certain standards, a certain ethics. Me... Yeah, what do you want me to do? And what do you want me to wear? And how do you want me to do this?
Here's how you get Eddie Vedder.
I'll even put a garter belt on my leg, and you can go up my skirt if you want.
Whoa. Well, all right.
$4.5 million?
Hey, you know that.
No, I mean, that's a good point.
That's a hell of a deal right there, sir. I'm doing
the cake.
Yeah. See, with Eddie Vedder, here's, in case you have a chance for it, you want to do it, you give it to his charity. Like, something, means something near and dear to Eddie's heart. How's he going to turn that down?
That's a good one.
Because he doesn't need the money, but, a charity, you'll be like, all right, hey, so that might be a way to get us.
So he says, I'd get Tenacious D to do my wedding.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's pretty cool, because
that would
also
be
have
fun.
Jack Black just hanging out.
Yeah. I mean, I'm hoping. See, I've never seen Jack Black in a social setting. I hope he's cool.
He's kind of quirky.
Well, see, yeah.
I've had a couple opportunities.
Jonah Hill was the same way. We thought, man, it would be so great to hang with Jonah Hill, and he is. He's just kind of quirky, and PHI is kind of the same way.
But you have him at least doing his performance where he will be Jack Black. When he's performing, at least for sure you're getting Tenacious D. You're getting that Jack Black. Yeah, granted, maybe afterwards at dinner or at the bar, he might not be crazy Jack Black. Unless you get him drunk.
Yeah, I want crazy Jack Black.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. Here's another question from a listener. I'm getting my wages garnished. Can bankruptcy help with that?
Absolutely. One of the big reasons people file bankruptcy is because they have a judgment or a lawsuit against them, or their wages are getting garnished, and so they can't pay their other regular ongoing bills. People sometimes think that you can't file bankruptcy once they have a judgment against them or once a garnishment has started, and that's not true. Filing bankruptcy will immediately stop any garnishment that you have going, except for child support, and stop your creditors from continuing continuing on with garnishments of your bank account, your wages, and in most cases will discharge that liability through the bankruptcy process. And we can file a bankruptcy case for you usually the day you come in.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
I'm Erin Ryan, political commentator, comedy writer, and host of Crooked Media's Hysteria.
And I'm co-host Alyssa Mastromonaco, former White House Deputy Chief of Staff for President Obama.
Each week on Hysteria, we are joined by a team of hilariously opinionated ladies to discuss the headlines from the serious to the absurd.
We cover everything from reproductive rights to rom-coms and break down the political news of the week and cultural stories that affect women's lives.
New episodes of Hysteria drop every Thursday. Listen on Odyssey, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.